Tottenham and Jose Mourinho make it through to the final of the League Cup. They do it in style, a comfortable 2-0 victory over Brentford. And all in all, a very comfortable game in the end for the North Londoners. Keeping up that, not quite perfect, but absolutely sensational domestic cup record for Jose Mourinho. He's won all but one of his semi-finals in domestic competitions. He now has the opportunity, Jose Mourinho, in just over 1 year into his job, to surpass every single achievement that Maurizio Pochettino had as a Tottenham manager. He can bring home what is the most important element of football, a trophy. Above entertainment, above everything else, winning. Winning. That is what elite level sport has become. That's what elite level sport is. I don't care about the origins. I care about what we are right now. And Jose Mourinho sends Tottenham through to their first major final under him. And they'll be up against either Manchester City or Manchester United. That in itself is a guarantee. But what an opportunity for him to, in my opinion, almost ensure that Harry Kane stays at the football club for his tenure by winning a trophy and saying we can go on to bigger and better. And I'm telling you now, tonight, Man United going through to the final is the worst possible result now for Tottenham's biggest and most bitter rivals, Arsenal. Because if Ollie wins a trophy, they're in the mud. But even more painful for Arsenal fans tonight, I've seen social absolutely kicking off. The Gunners are moaning about VAR being used. It ain't fair. It's nonsense. Blah, blah, blah. No. Everybody knew what they signed up for. Everybody knew there'd be VAR at this round. You deal with it, you move on. It was the right decision to rule out Tony's goal. It was offside. I will pay some homage to Brentford because they played well. I like how they play football. They move it well. They play well. They've got talented players, but they know when to attack, when to be a little more pragmatic. They go route one at times. They do the Stoke City Roy Delap throw-in, which I really enjoyed. And they had that really good balance and that really good mixture. And it looks highly probable right now they could be a Premier League outfit next year. And I think they could upset a few teams. They're not gun-ho. They remind me a bit like how Aston Villa are playing this season. They get the balance between attack and defense perfect for a team of their size. So it was an excellent performance from them. But they weren't pushovers tonight. But it was such a consummate professional performance from Tottenham. And when you look at individual players, Son, absolute clutch, coming up again when needed. And not just with his goal, he got in such an impeccable block in that first half as well that kept Tottenham in the lead. Shot was on target. It was venomous. Could have gone in, no doubt about it whatsoever. Or maybe got saved, but ricocheted to Tony or somebody out in front. He was great. Hojbjerg, the horror tackle on his leg is an absolute disgrace. I mean, blatant and obvious red card. Violent I mean, it's assault. It's assault what Silva did to him. Deliberate, nasty, thuggish, and aggressive. No doubt about it. A few people saying it was I've seen people on Twitter say it was an accident. He didn't mean to. What? He had no reason to lift his leg when he did. He's frustrated that his team are losing. He's lashed out and he's got himself a 3-match ban. I'd ban him for longer because it could have broke Hojbjerg's leg. He's mangled the geezer. If you look at Hojbjerg's leg, it is absolutely destroyed. It's absolutely destroyed. So, right decision by the referee in the end there. Ndombele, another great performance from him, of course, getting the assist. But just his power and his athleticism and his drive and his aggression in the middle is perfect. And do you know what makes him even better? He's got all that from a physical element. And then he's got the ability, bruv. He's got the touch. He's got the silks. He's got the subtleties to his game that are required. Absolutely impeccable football player. And he's only going to get better and better. Harry Kane, quite a quiet night for him, really. So many other players stepping up, really, when required. Reguilon, very good performance again. So overall, but what impressed me the most, though, with Tottenham is the overall performance was sensational. The overall performance from the team was great. And do you know what Tottenham fans should be most proud of that? And I genuinely mean this. These are the kind of games that invariably in the last 5 to 6 years, when you've been the biggest and best team in terms of your play in North London, when you've been trying to move on to the elite level table, invariably, these have been the games that you've bottled. These are the games where you've been labeled the bottle jobs. So I think it should be taking so much. And you know what? It was Brentford. So someone said, it's easy. You should be doing it. Not when you're a bottle job club. Not when you're renowned for choking. This would have been absolutely peak to have lost to a championship team in a semi-final. And there was none of that. There was no nerves. There was no muttering, no stuttering. It was just perfect. It was an absolutely brilliant performance from Tottenham. We can't say it any other way. Let's do some super chats here. Jerome says, we are in trouble, Terry, if Herbert, Hojbjerg is injured badly because he is so pivotal to Spurs. I don't think it's going to be a bad injury. I think they took him off, slightly a precaution, but I think it was more to do with the fact that he was fuming. And the last thing you want is for him to go and get himself sent off. Because my understanding is, no, it's not true. So if you get a red card in the Premier League, I think it only counts for the Premier League. But it doesn't matter. You don't want him missing 3 games by getting himself sent off. I think he's going to be fine. He'll get patched up. He might have to get some stitches in that leg. It was an absolute horrific tackle. It's okay to go to a final now. They need to win it, is what Stephen here says. Now they need to win it. But in the end, they were the better side in the end. There's a real test in the final against United or City. And of course, you're right when you say that, Stephen. That's where the big test is going to come in for this Tottenham team. That's where the real big test is. That's where they're going to be challenged. That's where they're going to earn their stripes. But that's what Jose wants. Jose came to Tottenham Hotspur to win trophies. He went to Tottenham Hotspur to try and make them the best team in England. That's the levels of this guy. That's the attitude of this guy. Spurs need to step up. It's Tottenham that need to, and the fans that need to have that same drive and ambition, not Jose Mourinho. Let's do some more of these comments. Super chats are plenty flying in here. This one says, it's gone out of my brain. Spurs coming for Arsenal's Cup Merchant title. Jerome here of another super chat says, stupid, autocorrect. He meant Hojbjerg. I hear you, bro. I do hear you. Comment here said, Hojbjerg is dead food. Anyone can look good in Mourinho's system. Bro, that's one of the weirdest comments I think I've ever heard in my life. Anyone can look good in Mourinho's system. Have you seen it? How many players have looked bad playing for Jose Mourinho in his managerial career? Shocking comment. Shocking comment from yourself, mate. Absolutely is. Another one here says, DT acting like a 5-year-old at the shops with his mum. Oh, what, over the VAR decision? Look, listen. Arsenal fans are shook tonight, and they're always going to be shook. Ruth Dixon here, recent re-sign up of the membership here, says, if he only wins the League Cup at Spurs, will he have been a success? For Tottenham, yeah. Tottenham don't win anything. 2008 was Tottenham's last trophy. Before that, it was 1999. And before that, I want to say 92, 93, somewhere at the FA Cup along in and around that time. They're winning a trophy once a decade, give or take. So winning a League Cup in this climate it's the biggest thing for 13 years. God, I think 13 years. 13 years is a hell of a long time. Go back and work out what didn't exist 13 years ago. And look what's around now. That's how long it's been. It's an amazing achievement to get to the final. They'll want to go one better. And remember, if Jose Mourinho wins this final, his career at Tottenham is better than Maurizio Pochettino's. He becomes instantly one of the most successful managers in Tottenham's Premier League history. One of. He goes into like the group that won the League Cups in the past. And then he has the opportunity of going even further. And I genuinely mean that. I really do mean it. Jose, if he wins 2 or 3 trophies at Tottenham, he's their greatest manager since their last double-winning manager. Sam here says, a very professional performance from Spurs today. Every player put in a shift. Let's go on and win this trophy. Come on, you Spurs. And that's the point. That's the attitude you want to see. Let's go on and win this trophy. That has to be the approach. That has to be the attitude. That has to be the behavior. You have to want to go on and win it. You have to from this point. To not want to win it from here is tin pot. Well done, you, Sam. Proper fan, proper football fan. We had another chat here. Jose Mourinho won't last under Levy. As soon as he faces adversity, the whole house will burn down. Too tough a challenge, surpassing Liverpool, City, and United. Listen, they're not going to surpass those two teams on a permanent basis, but they can win trophies in front of them. There's no doubt about it at all. They have the capabilities of doing it, especially when it comes to cups, because cups are one-off games. And we've seen Tottenham, barring Liverpool under Jose, I swear they've beaten every one of the top teams. Or they've beaten a lot of the top teams in one-off games. So more than doable. To write it off, I think, is a madness. Absolute madness to write it off. Man said Arsenal fans are rattled. You are, bruv. I'm seeing Arsenal fans crying all over social media. Everywhere. Arsenal fans are crying. We can see it. We can feel it. And that's why none of the panel have turned up tonight. Because they're like, oh, Tottenham have won. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to skulk away. Most fans are. That was never a red card. That is from Yusuf. How? Listen, I'm not even going to address that and dignify that. Listen, I respect you to an extent, bro, but that's one of the most embarrassing comments I think we may have ever had on the football terrace. To not recognize that career-threatening tackle as a foul is utterly shameless, my bro. Shameless. Maria Williams here, long-time football terrace contributor and viewer, says, I keep saying it. It's about winning. We can't think these aren't important because aren't important because they are. We need to start winning things. Doesn't matter what it is. And that's what I was about to move on to saying. And it's a great segue, Maria, that winning this one trophy could be the catalyst to going on to winning 3, 4, 5 trophies over an 8, 9, 10-year period. You know, you need to build up what winning feels like. And so many teams, you look at City's brilliant run. I always look at Man United, both the first trophy they won with Fergie and then winning the Carabao Cup or the League Cup in 2006. Both those moments in the tapestry of Manchester United was so important that we picked up that FA Cup win with United. Then we won the Cup Winners' Cup. Those two trophies pushed us on to have the mentality to go and win a Premier League and the League Cup vice versa. So I completely agree. Baz1 here says Brentford are clearly better than Fulham and the Baggies. They looked it tonight. There's no doubt about it. They certainly looked it tonight. Stephen here says, I'll come on as a gooner, Terry. We're going to open up the lines in a little bit. No problem. Mourinho in a final is a guaranteed trophy win. I wouldn't say it's guaranteed yet because he's highly likely to be up against Pep Guardiola. If we have it right, he's likely to be up against Pep Guardiola. And he, hang on a minute. The group is saying I've sent the wrong link. That's why no one's turned up. Have I really? Oh, yes, I have. I've taken it out. Hang on a sec. Sorry, peeps. How did I do that then? That doesn't even make sense, bruv. I'm going to recopy it again, and I'm going to send it to the group again. Sorry, that's why no one's. I thought they were all skulking over Tottenham. I was like, it's a bit weird that no one's turned up tonight. But let me copy it and get it sent back out. We are going to open the lines up for the general public as well. There we go. I resent it again, so that should work. There we go. Get your super chats in. Please smash the like and share button as well. Very important to the football terrace that you get that done. It really, really is. Tottenham fans, are you confident you could go on and win it? Do you want to win it? We've heard from quite a few of you tonight saying you do, but there we go. A lot of people shouting the words expressions. I don't know why you're shouting the words expressions. Expressions is the guy, but it's just a very random thing to shout out and say. Spurs won't win if United or City lose to Tottenham. It will be embarrassing for them. United and City will hide under a rock. That's so strange. We've got a gal here. We've got Monster here. We're going to jump in and have a little chat with them. Of course, two of Tottenham's biggest rivals could be seeing them lift their first trophy in the Jose Mourinho or the Trophy Mourinho era. Let's get them on and see what they've got to say. Egal Monster. I'm going to go to Egal first. You just seen your bitter rivals not bottle a semi-final. They put themselves in contention of winning this trophy. You're starting to feel a little bit nervous that they might pick up some silverware.
Have they won yet, Terry?
That isn't what I said.
No, I'm not worried about that because I know Tottenham, and I know that even if they get to a final, they find a way to just lose. And if they end up winning this cup, at the end of the day, we know what it is. It's the League Cup. It's the Mickey Mouse Trophy. If you guys can belittle the FA Cup, believe me, no one's gonna big them up for winning a League Cup or whatever it's called. What is it called now? Papa John's?
Don't act. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's weak, bro. That's weak, bro. That's weak, bro. That's weak, bro. Because your club tried to win this on multiple occasions.
Terry, come on.
Yes, you have.
Come on.
Yes, you have.
Come on, Terry.
I was there with Gooners when they cried when they got beat by Birmingham.
Birmingham City, yeah.
Like, why were you? Why, if this isn't an important trophy to win, why would your fans be upset when you lost to Birmingham City in the final?
Because at that time, we were probably in the same situation as Tottenham, where we haven't won a trophy in a long time. So I get why Tottenham fans will probably get excited that they're in the final, but they've yet to win it. So the hardest thing to do is to win that first trophy. You'll get your respect for winning the trophy, but at the same time, don't act like you've come out here and won the Champions League or the Premier League. Because that, to me, is when they start getting the respect as this great side should be.
So they get no respect for winning a semi-final?
They haven't won the trophy yet. We've won the semi-final. We faced City. We got smoked 3-1. And I see the same thing happening if they face City or United.
You're not Tottenham, bro. Like, remember this Tottenham smoked City as well. Didn't they smoke City 2-0? If I'm not bugging.
Yeah, a few weeks.
Defensively,
they smoked them, bro.
Yes. They didn't smoke them. They took 2 shots.
Hang on a minute, bro. Hang on. Sorry, Monster. Sorry. When you beat Liverpool 2-1 with having 1 shot and there was an own goal by them, you celebrated it like you just got head off.
We never said we smoked them, Terry. We never said we smoked them. He just said they smoked them.
Bro, you come on my channel, and said and got excited because of a couple goalkeeper mistakes from opponents where you pressed them. You're like, we did that. Look how good we're looking. You got gassed about a goalkeeping mistake, and yet you're saying that Spurs shouldn't be happy about beating one of the best teams in Europe 2-0. Come on, bro.
Terry, don't compare it. Don't compare it. You're comparing apples and oranges here. No, I'm talking about. At that point, we said that we're still far away from Liverpool. We never said, "Oh, because we beat Liverpool today, we're as good as them." We never said that. Saying they lost.
That isn't what Monstar said. Monstar just said they smoked City, and they did. They nullified them, they outplayed them, and then they slapped them on the counter. No one said they were better than them. You just put words into Monstar's mouth.
They're very well capable of beating who's in the other semi-final, Man United and Man City.
Yeah,
they've already beat them both quite comfortably this season already. So what makes you think they're not? And I don't want to be.
Oh, hang on, no, they only narrowly beat Man United, narrowly.
You know what I mean? So and the thing that worries me the most about Jose is that this is how he normally kicks off. This is how he starts his trophy-laden seasons. He starts with a Carabao Cup and then he moves on to other trophies. And it worries me that I don't want to say they could win the Premier League. You never know, though, innit? Because it's a wide open Premier League race and they are in it. There's also the Europa League as well. They can go on and win that. And if Jose does go on to win any of those, and if he does win this Carabao Cup, then he solidifies himself as probably the second best to ever manage in England. I think he already is anyway, but that is just solidification.
There's a super chat here addressing Man Like a Gal. It says, so he goes, so Gal, you're looking down your nose at the Carabao Cup. Shut up, man. And we did smoke City 2-0 and United 6-1. When we win that trophy, you better apologize to every Tottenham fan.
You're not going to win it. When you win it, I'll come on here and I'll clap you guys, but you're not going to win it. You got a 50% chance, and I'm going for the 50% chance you guys are going to bottle it like you always do.
But this, listen, I don't know. I don't remember Jose ever losing a final. Can you guys remember?
You remember Tottenham losing a final? I do.
He did lose one. He lost against against Chelsea with Man United in the FA Cup final. So I think he's lost one. Imagine this, losing one semi-final and one final in your entire career is crazy. Gal, don't you bet? Sorry, goes Gal, don't you better than?
You're better than this, man.
Better than this. We are so far behind Tottenham at the moment. Please, Terry, let me on I'm realistic. We're going to open the lines in a minute. We have another super chat to do here from Undombele season, who just says Tungai Undombele is going right to the top. It's only a matter of time. He was sensational tonight. He really was. What did you make, Agal, of Tottenham's performance tonight? They were strong, great defensively. They cut Brentford open when they needed to. What did you make of their overall performance as a team tonight?
They did what they were supposed to do against a championship side. That is all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give them any credit because they didn't face a Premier League side. If we were in this situation and we beat Brentford, we would not get any plaudits, no credit at all. Yes, you guys won the semi-final, but it means nothing because you did not face a top team. You got yourselves a good draw. Good luck in the final. I expect you guys to lose, but for now, you guys haven't faced anyone to impress me.
Igal, if can I just ask this question? Yeah, if Jose, I already think he is, but if Jose wins this Carabao Cup and he wins another major trophy this season, is he a better man? Is he the second best, or is he a better manager than Arsene Wenger?
As long as he has those Champions Leagues with bunny ears, with those different clubs, he has better trophy record than Arsene Wenger.
No,
and I cannot say,
is he a better manager? That's why.
Is he a better manager? Depends. What are you asking? At what part of managing? Because he's won more trophies.
What
based
part
on that,
is he a better manager? Forget what
based
part.
on trophies. Based on trophies.
No, that's not what I asked.
And managing at different clubs, he has shown that he is able to win at different clubs, and he's shown to do more than Arsene Wenger. Based on that, if you put them head to head, you're going to pick Jose every single time.
Well, so Jose's a better manager then?
I'm not saying he's a better manager.
In every aspect.
I'm just saying he has more accolades than Arsene Wenger.
No. He has more accolades. He has a better record. He has everything over Wenger.
And that's why this is painful for Igal and all Arsenal fans. Seeing Tottenham rising up is painful. But seeing Jose Mourinho, aside from Fergie was the nemesis for a while when things because there was a period of time where Fergie and Wenger, it could have been either by about 2004, at that stage in our lives, they would have been number one and number two, and you never knew who was going to end in the number one position because Arsenal could have gone on done a madness, so could United. By the end of it, Fergie had got so far in front of Wenger, Arsenal fans just reluctantly but accepted it. The Jose Wenger argument is still alive. So I feel the desperation from Igal because if Jose Mourinho wins a couple of trophies with Tottenham, it's insult to injury. It really, really is. And he goes in front of them. Igal, Tottenham have won more European trophies than Arsenal, not that rejected trophy, the Cup Winners' Cup. Listen, the Cup Winners' Cup was brilliant when Arsenal won it, to be fair. This everything. I will defend that. Why do we have a biased Arsenal fan talking about Tottenham? Where are my Tottenham fans at? None of them have turned up. I don't know where any of them are. So they've had the link. So it's up to them, bruv. It's up to the Tottenham fans if they want to come on. Alex, Maya, Eleanor, Josh.
Yeah. Where is Alex? Alex is saying.
You know, we do actually have a Tottenham fan who's here and ready and waiting now. Here he is. Welcome to the show, Mr. Latimus Prime, Tottenham fan in the house. Very sexual here. Your favorite man, honestly. Your sugar daddy, your baby daddy. Your huppa papa get to another final tonight. What you saying, bro? How happy are you right now as a Spurs fan, bro?
I'm not a Spurs fan. I'm a Chelsea fan. But Igal, I think you're so not even salty. I think you're so bitter towards Spurs, and I get it. They're rivals, whatever. Cool. The way you look at football when it comes to other teams, even Chelsea, United, and all of that, it's realistic and it's unbiased, and you have a really good point of view when you talk about football with other teams. When it comes to Spurs, you just can't give them their credit. They're getting to a final. You're always talking about if they win a trophy, they're in a final. They do have a 50% chance of winning it. And who knows if they win it, because we know what Jose does. You can say Spurs have a history of bottling it. In recent years, Arsenal have bottled it more than Spurs have in context of your situation. Because you guys have went from bottling top 4, bottling the Europa League final, bottling top 6. So in context, you've bottled it worse than Spurs have in recent years. So I don't think you can really talk about bottling and they won't win it or whatever it may be. Just if you're not going to give them their due respect, then don't say anything at all, really.
I mean,
how it works.
How does it work?
How it works.
How
That's
does
not
it
how
work?
it works.
How does it work, Gal?
Listen, we're talking about Tottenham here. Everything always comes back to me being an Arsenal fan. Yes, you can say whatever you want about that. I'm just looking at it from a cold hard light of day. If this was us in this situation, you guys would say, oh, we beat Brentford. We should have beat Brentford. That should be said. And I feel like I should be pointing that out. In addition to that,
and they
today's
did.
performance against the championship side should not be celebrated. Just the same way they're going to a League Cup final should not be celebrated if they don't win it. If they win it, then I will clap for them. But right now, they do not deserve a round of applause. They do not deserve anything.
I would actually pray they don't win it. Because if they win it, if they win it, that gives them a winning mentality, and that's one thing you don't want to give this Spurs team.
Why shouldn't it be celebrated? Because we're talking about Spurs and they always bottle or whatever. They didn't bottle it. They should be Brentford. Yes, they should, and they did. Brentford are a good footballing team. You can say they sat back in this game. Jose does this in big games. He sits back and goes to play on the counter attack.
What's going to be interesting though about the reaction is they won't be overtly celebrating now. Jose won't allow it. He won't let them do what Poch did. You know, when you get to a Champions League final, the semi-final moment, you do celebrate it. All of our clubs have done that when winning a semi-final. Spurs for me went over the top, crying and too much hugging and kissing. Jose won't let that happen. Jose will have them back in that dressing room. He'll say, well done, and it'll be right. Now we start thinking about the FA Cup game this weekend because he's got a winner's mentality, and that could be potent. We're going to go to some more callers here. We ain't got no Spurs fans calling through. We've shared the link in the live comment section. Spurs fans, where are you at? Firstly, we're going to add to the stream is Jem. What are you saying, Jem?
They're not going to win it, man. Let's be serious.
Thank you.
They're not going to beat Man City or Man United.
Why?
They've got the Bottlers FC nickname for a reason, yeah? They don't win things. They haven't got, all right, they've got Mourinho and they've got the mentality, but they've got players that haven't won things before. Like, you know, and if they do win it, don't get me wrong, like Monster said, they could be a dangerous outfit moving forward because they will have that winning mentality. But until they win something, I'm just going to carry the same energy for them. Just negative energy.
If they win it though, will you give them their respect?
Well, like I just said, I'll give them the respect for the winning mentality.
But see, Jem, that's the difference between you and Igal. You still won't give them the respect, Igal.
I said I'll applaud them for winning a trophy.
No, but Igal, I know you won't. Like you just said, it's just.
Spurs could win the league 4 years on the bounce, and Egal would still find a reason to discredit it. He would be like, "Well, exactly. I know he would, but that's because he's
an Arsenal fan.
Egal bought his Arsenal like supporters kit. He got it it's like he bought it. You know, like when you see like a clothes on a mannequin, and you're like, right, I want the glasses, the t-shirt, the jumper, the jeans, the socks, and the shoes of the mannequin. I want the whole set. Like Egal did that with Arsenal. He's like, right, what do I need to do to be an Arsenal fan? You have to like overly praise the club. You have to do this, buy this, say that, sing this, hate Tottenham. It's like he's bought it off the shelf, and he just literally. I love it. I actually I respect the Gal for it. It makes me die. It's so funny.
Gal,
there's been more lockdowns. There's been more lockdowns this year than Spurs have won titles in my lifetime. So let's be honest.
Gal, I've got a question for you.
Go on, Jem.
Are you jealous of Spurs right now in terms of their manager and the players that they currently have at their team right now?
No, I'm not jealous of them at all because this is their golden period. They have their best players they've had in a long time, and they still have nothing to show for it. As long as they have nothing to show for Harry Kane and Son's trophies, what would I be jealous of? We actually have more to show from the Mesut Ozil days than they do for Kane and Son.
But Igal, that's because you're meant to be a bigger club. So I would expect you, even going through your bad periods, to still pick up an odd FA Cup. So that's nothing to hype about.
We're a big club now.
But you said that you always say that
we're
you
not
are.
A big club.
But you always.
You're seven.
Did you hear what I just said? I just said you are a supposed big club, so I'd expect you to win an odd FA Cup. You are a supposed big club. I didn't say you are. You are a supposed big club. Listen to what I say and don't react because you're jealous.
How much bigger are Arsenal on a scale of 1 to 10 than Tottenham? Let's just say Tottenham. We'll scale here. Man United, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
How big are Arsenal and how big are Tottenham?
We're so big that we're talking about Arsenal on a Tottenham show. Just goes to show you how big we are.
You're talking about Arsenal.
Answer my question. If Man United are 10, how big are Arsenal?
I would say right now.
No, as a club, how big are you?
I would say if Man United and Liverpool are 10s, we're 9s.
And where are Spurs?
Spurs are 6s.
Okay, cool. So I'm just trying to put that into perspective. So if there are 6, that means less trophy accolades for them is just as big as achievement as you like. So them winning like one trophy every 2 or 3 years is a bigger achievement than you doing it.
Based on their wages and everything else?
No. Based on them being a smaller club. I'm trying to ascertain where that works in your mind. Cool. We're going to get some more callers on now as well. We're going to add Tommy to the line. Tommy, welcome to the show. What do you want to say, mate?
Oh, you're right, mate. Get a West Ham fan on here, mate.
Lovely. Yeah, well, what do you want to say? Go for it, bro.
First of all, I want to say about Silva. I played against him when I was younger. I want to say, like, I hope we don't get that much hate about him because he's a nice fella and that. But with Spurs, you know what? Us as West Ham fans, we hate Tottenham more than Arsenal, no matter what. I think they actually will win something this year because they've got Jose. Yeah, everyone will go there, bottle it, but they have got Jose. I know people don't want to hear it, but sooner or later they're going to win something, aren't they? And yeah, we'll probably have a laugh at them because it's only a Carabao Cup, but it's a cup and it'll go from there, wouldn't it? It takes one. You got to start winning something, y'all.
Do you know what? For me, the way I look at it is this: everybody banters a Carabao Cup when they go out of it, but I've always felt that's just always like it's like a safety mechanism. It's a safety mechanism to sort of, I don't really want it I don't want it anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's a a bit like
they want it.
Everybody. I'm a Man United fan. We have a semi-final tomorrow night. I want to beat City, and then I want to win the final for multiple reasons. I want to win a trophy. I want Ollie. Yeah, I want Ollie to get a trophy. You want these things. So Tottenham fans want it. Arsenal wanted to win this trophy at the beginning of the season. Chelsea fans were disappointed to be knocked out by Tottenham. But the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup's got a bit like it. You had Liverpool fans throwing this in the other day because they've now got a tough game against Villa this week. And it's like, well, I don't even know if we really want it anyway. But there we go. Tommy, thank you for coming on, mate. We've got Spurs fans waiting in the background. I've got to jump in with these guys. First of all, we've got man like Alex on the show. Alex is here. You're through to a final. What you saying, mate? Well done. Congratulations. You must be over the moon.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, you must be over the moon.
Yeah. I'm happy. I mean, it's like I say, it's good that we got to the final. Yeah. I mean, it's good that it was a good performance and stuff. Everything I've said, like I said before, it stands. Like I've said on the channel already, I've said already what my thoughts are on this competition and what I expect from Tottenham this season. So I'm not going to change my stance on it. Me and you, Terry, we don't agree, and I think you just need to accept it.
For anyone that's new to this, what is your stance? You're in the final. Do you want to win it?
Yeah, like I said, my stance is that if we win it, it's like a tick box as far as I'm concerned. Because as far as I'm concerned, Champions League, either way, if we win the Europa League or get top 4, is the main thing that will move Tottenham forward, and it will show in the summer. And I'm not making them. It's not the messages that are coming from me. It's the messages that come from the board. It's all there, black and white, and on the papers what Tottenham need. So
I understand that. But this is an opportunity for Tottenham to win their first trophy in 13 years. It's an opportunity for Jose to help instill a bigger and better winning mentality into this squad. How important is it now you're in the final to go on and win it, in your opinion?
Yeah, we need to win it, yes. But like I said, we've done that 10 years ago. We did this with George Graham. They don't think about those two managers at all, don't they? So as I said before,
Alex, where I would challenge you on that is this: your club, when you won the Carabao Cup in 2008 and when you won it in 1999, you weren't in a position where you were pushing for the Champions League and talking about winning titles.
I don't agree with that.
No, what do you mean? No, that's bollocks. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry, Alex.
You're us.
Let me finish. No.
No.
I'm sorry. We don't agree. We don't agree on this. But Terry, we don't agree. So just accept it.
Why are you lying?
We don't agree, Terry. That's it. I'm sorry, but we don't agree.
Alex, I disagree with you as well.
Alex.
The thing is, though, no, Terry.
Alex, stop a minute. Alex, no, I'm not letting you speak. I'm asking you a question. You're on my question. I don't understand. You were not challenging for titles and top 4.
Terry, we don't agree. We don't agree on this. We don't agree on this. Right? But Terry, I don't like this. I don't like this way that you go on like this because we just don't agree. So just accept it. Literally just accept it. Okay? You're on headlights. You're literally on headlights at the moment. Yeah.
Oh
me. Okay. Are you listening? Are you actually listening?
We are listening. Go
Are
on.
you actually listening?
Go on. I
Go
want to
on.
know what your reasons are.
Okay, right. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, we you know, it will tell if we don't get Champions League football, okay, and we just have a Carabao Cup, okay. I've still got a lot of, you know, I'm still reserving my judgment, you see. So until, you know, we'll see what happens next season. But next season's a completely different season. This season is got a lot of changes about it at the moment. I mean, there's lots of games as well, you know, because of what's happening currently in the country at the moment and the whole world at the moment. Pre-season was very short. I accept, you know, I've said already, I've accept Jose's football. I am concerned about the fact that he doesn't believe in some of the squad. You know, like Dele Alli, for instance. I think they should have used some opportunities with him. Yes, there are some impressive performances. I am impressed with Ndombele, but I still think he can do better, and that's down to the coaching staff, not him.
Yeah.
But I liked his play today because I saw a bit of a Dembele sort of thing. I don't like the word baller with him. He's not a baller. A baller for me is like a player that does kick-uppies and stuff like that, does exhibitions and stuff like that. I don't like doing that.
Listen, Alex, I'm coming in for a minute. I've got to go back to that point you made. Your last two trophies were in 1999.
I don't like this way that we're talking about this all the time.
Listen, no, it's not like you don't like
we
it.
just need to move on. I'm just getting bored.
We're not moving on.
I'm literally getting bored of this now.
You've got to listen, bro.
Bored of it.
I'm getting bored of this.
You're getting bored of it because you know you're being schooled,
No,
right?
I'm just getting bored of it. It's just like
Alex, why are you so triggered?
Hang on, let me get bored now. So what my point is, the reason I think winning a trophy now is important, you've got to understand the context of what's being said. You're ignoring it. So the reason I think it's important to win this trophy while you're pushing for the title this year and pushing for top four is because developing a winning mentality with this core group of players while you're so good, you are a really good football team. Developing a winning mentality, getting rid of the bottle job tag from your names and pushing on could help you land a Premier League title and make you more regular in the top four. I think it can do that. However, you said, we've won it before and it didn't kick us on. I'll do the year before, the year you won it, and the year after. The year before you won the Carabao Cup with George Graham, you finished 14th. The year you won the Carabao Cup, you finished 11th. The year after the Carabao Cup with George Graham, in the 2000 season, you finished 10th. In 2007, you finished 8th. In 2008, when you won it last, you finished 13th. And in fairness, in the 2009 season, you did finish, I think you finished 5th, but you were 8, 9, 10 points away from the top 4, and you didn't really push for it. So my point stands, you were not in this position as a football club the last 2 times you won a trophy. So it's completely intellectually dishonest of you to say it was the same thing and didn't push us on. You are so wrong. It is unbelievable, bruv. You're so wrong.
Just take it, bruv. You're wrong.
Okay, firstly, can I come back to that point, please? Because
yes.
I think it's a very unfair comments there, Terry, to be honest with you, in that sense, because it's an opinion, and I don't think you should say it's wrong.
Alex, I'm going to mute you. I'm going to mute you because your opinions are not worth more than my facts. Your opinion.
Okay, that's not fair.
You can't.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's
no,
not fair.
To come to your that.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. No, I'm sorry.
Alex, let me ask you a question. Alex, just absolutely
let me ask you a question. Irrelevant on this point.
Actually, let me ask you a question.
I'm sorry. I think that's completely going against what.
Okay,
no,
Alex, let me ask you a question. Why is your opinion worth more than my fact?
No, that's not a fact, Terry. A fact is that we've got 17 more European players in our squad at the moment, and we can't buy the European players. That's fact.
What are you talking about?
So nothing to do with it, Alex.
Come with me about facts and rubbish like that.
Alex,
come with me like that.
Alex, is it a fact that in 2008 you finished 13th?
Yes, but mate, we're not talking about that. All I said to you is that I don't believe that's the way that it's forward for Tottenham, and I know that the board don't think like that either. So that's what I say. That's it. If you don't believe in that, you don't believe in that. That's your opinion. That is your opinion. I'm sorry.
Not an opinion. I'm really sorry, Alex, to be rude to you, but it's not an opinion when I'm stating a fact to you. You legitimately were not challenging for top 4
We
places.
don't agree, Terry. We don't agree. Let's
Can I say something, Alex?
We don't agree.
Alex,
We don't
Well,
agree.
by the way,
We don't agree.
I've changed my opinion. I've changed my opinion, and I agree with a gal now. If this is a Tottenham fan-based mentality, you ain't ever winning anything, bro. I'll tell you why Alex ain't celebrating this, because he's been slagging off Jose for weeks, and Jose, if he wins, surpasses Maurizio Pochettino inside just over 12 months in. That's what he's shook about.
What? What are you talking about?
He's already surpassed him already.
What
He's
are
won
you
trophies, bro.
talking
What are you talking about?
Sorry, but sorry.
He's a bigger manager.
What are you talking about?
You're shook,
What
bro.
are you talking about? Sorry, what are you talking about, Terry? That is rubbish.
Rattled,
Rubbish. I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? No, don't you go there, Terry. No, sorry. You're talking rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I do apologise to people who are young people at the moment watching this, by the way, but he's just triggered me right now. He's literally triggered me. I don't understand what you're talking about, Terry. He's not done better than Pochettino.
If he wins,
don't get me started with you, Terry.
If he
Don't get me
wins,
started. No, sorry, you're talking rubbish, mate. I don't know where you're coming from. I mean, it's like you had to move me.
I agree with Alex.
As well, so I don't know where you're coming from, mate. Honestly, I cannot believe you're saying that.
Hey, Gal,
he's not done better than Pochettino.
Hang on a minute. What are you talking
You're
about?
telling me he's done better than Pochettino?
If he wins the trophy, look,
if we get Europa League, yes, that's it. But don't tell me that's better than
better.
He wins this trophy.
This is where we just can't agree. We can't agree. Sorry, Terry, you don't agree.
Alex, you can just say you don't agree with what you want. If he wins a trophy,
this is the guy that brings up expressions and says, "Oh, I like expressions." By the way, I'm not bringing up his name. By the way, I'm not bringing up his name. You brought his name up. By the way,
you just said his name.
He does what he does.
You just said his name. You don't.
I'm not going to get into that space. But you're the one that comes up to me and says, "Oh, I love expressions." By the way, because he top on the table, he got part of the table and stuff like that. So I've got to say that right now. I don't like the old Tottenham people because I think they deserve themselves and stuff like that. That's you. By the way, that's your words. But to me, I'm realist. I'm a realist as a Tottenham.
You're not a realist.
So,
Alex,
yes,
you're
I'm a realist. I'm a realist. You can't say nothing, mate. You can't say nothing.
You know what's funny? Listen, Alex. Listen, I'm going to say this again to you, bro. I want simple answers here. Did Maurizio Pochettino ever lift a piece of silverware for Tottenham Hotspur?
He did well with the team that we had.
No.
Tony Blair. I like Tony Blair.
No.
I'm sorry.
You are Boris Johnson.
You're being deluded right now. You know that, bro.
Literally off your. Do you know what it is? I told you guys. 110%. Alex is triggered by his team potentially winning a trophy because it means he's going to have to praise Jose. He's lying that his team were challenging for titles and top 4 positions in 1999 and 2008. Alex is literally putting lying about his own football club just so he doesn't have to say Jose might win a trophy, and it's something that hasn't happened for 13 years. You are just a despicable Tottenham fan. You really are a bad fan. You're a terrible fan to your football club. Maria Williams here for Super Chat says, we want to win. Don't put us fans in the same category as Alex. If he wins a cup, he has done better.
Can I just say something here? Terry's saying that's his words, not my words. So that's what I need to say. The views, by the way, that's his words, not my words.
I respect your opinion, but I fully disagree. And Terry, we don't all think like him. That's from Romero.
Well, that's their opinion, Terry. So that's the thing.
Alex, you are a disgraceful fan. You are a disgrace. You're a disgrace, Alex. Alex, you are a disgrace.
Are you sure you're not an Arsenal fan?
Are
you sure?
Go on, I'm gonna go.
This is a wake-up call.
Go on, Gal.
This is a wake-up call for Spurs fans. If you have defeatist mentalities, Alex, I'm saying it straight to you right now. You have a defeatist mentality, and this is a lot of reasons why we say Tottenham can never go over the hump. Because if fans like you generally believe this, there's players that will probably believe this. And you know what? If you have players in your team that generally believe that they cannot win a trophy, and they have never had that, and they face that pressure when they go to Wembley, you know what? You guys are never going to win a trophy. And I agree with you for one. I agree. 1 second. Let me finish, Alex. Let me finish. Because you always say, let me finish. So I'm going to say, let me finish this time. If Jose Mourinho does win a trophy, he does pass Pochettino. But the reason why he hasn't surpassed him yet is because I agree with you. He's not going to win. And
No,
when
it doesn't.
he goes to Wembley, he is going to lose because your players have the similar mentality to you. They have this defeatist mentality. They know they've never won. The
No,
pressure is too heavy for them.
Alex,
and they can't
agree.
face
can I ask you a question?
Sorry, Gil.
Can I ask you a question?
Gil,
What-
I think sometimes you do have unfair comments about Tottenham. I do respect you because I do think sometimes people give you a hard time. So let's just put that out there. By the way, I do love you, Jen. By the way,
Alex,
we had a good
can I
conversation
just say
before.
something? Yeah, 2 seconds. Let
Yeah,
me just
go on.
ask you something. What does Mourinho have to do to be a better manager in your eyes than Pochettino?
To get Europa League this season. If he gets
Is that
Europa
it?
League this season. If he gets
Okay,
Europa
wait,
League
Alex.
this season.
Wait, Alex.
No,
Alex,
Prime.
Alex,
We're
Alex.
going to throw some other call. We're going to throw some other callers in here. To qualify for the Europa League makes him better.
No. To win the
No.
Europa League.
To win-
Europa League.
If he wins the Europa League,
What?
he's better than Poch. What if he wins the FA Cup and the League Cup? Just them two.
That's a difficult one for me.
What do you
That's a
mean?
very-
No, Alex.
Very
No.
Mate, so literally, me and you are disagreeing right now on one cup. I'm saying if he wins one trophy, it makes him better than Poch. You're going, yeah. You're going, no, it doesn't. Well,
No, but it's just that the thing is, though, I don't know how
it's got to be the right one trophy.
Genuinely.
You're a strange Tottenham fan. We're going to throw Cam in here.
Stop saying I'm a strange Tottenham fan, Terry. That's
You
not
are
fair.
very
Stop
strange.
saying I'm a strange Tottenham fan, Terry. Stop saying that.
You are.
You're
No, stop
choosing.
saying that, Terry.
You're
Stop saying
choosing
that.
what trophies makes him
No,
better.
Terry, stop saying that.
That's silly,
Stop saying
Alex.
that. No,
Gentlemen,
sorry, Terry. Stop saying that.
Alex,
Stop
okay,
saying that.
I'll change
I'm being
the
serious. Stop
I'm
saying
gonna
that.
say-
I'm passionate about my team, so
You're
stop
not.
saying that, Terry. Stop
You're
it.
not. You're
Stop it, Terry.
defeated.
Because
Instead
it's
of
unfair.
strange, instead of strange,
I wouldn't say
instead
that
of
about
you-
anybody on this program or
Well,
anybody else.
you're
Stop
acting
saying
strange.
that.
I'm being
Stop
honest
saying
with you. It's very weird. It's very
that. No,
weird.
it's not weird, Terry. Stop saying that, Terry, because it's
Alex,
not fair to say that.
Alex,
No, Terry, stop
Alex,
saying that, Terry.
Alex,
No, it's
Alex.
not fair.
Alex, if my team finished 8th in the league and I said we challenged for the title that year, would that be a weird comment?
Pardon?
If my team finished 8th in the league, 30 points at the top, and somebody told me that as fact, Terry, you for 30 points at the top and you finished 8th, and I said, no, my opinion is we challenge for the title. Is that not a weird and
No,
strange?
I didn't say. I think you're twisting my words when I said that. I didn't say to you. I said to you is that I don't think that Pochettino. I don't think that Mourinho's doing better than Pochettino at the moment with what he could do next season. I've never said that.
That's not what you said, Alex. That's
I've
not
said that.
Alex,
You
no.
answered his question and you said no.
Let me finish, please. Can you just let me finish, please?
Go
I
ahead,
think
go
you're
ahead.
getting too much out on you at the moment. Okay. Right. So what I'm saying is that I don't like Mourinho, no, but I don't want him sacked. I think he's, at the moment, I don't see anybody who's going to do better than him. So for me, he's doing a good job, yes, but he's not doing better than Pochettino as far as I'm concerned.
So, Alex, you're not even talking about the same. Not even Alex, because you actually don't ever listen to what anybody's saying. You've completely lost your own train of thought on this. When I was talking about your league positions, I said that your club is in the Premier League history. You have never won a trophy in a season where you've been pushing towards a title or pushing heavily towards top 4. You've never done it. My view is winning this trophy could be such a catalyst to making you even better, winning more. You said you
can't say that right now.
No, listen, Alex, stop. You can say this because
you can't say that.
Let me finish my point, mate. Do you know why you can? Because the Premier League is littered with examples of clubs that huff and puff and never quite get themselves over the line. But after winning that first trophy, they push on to greater success. So to say that there is no precedent for it is absolutely disingenuous to the nth degree, which is why I'm saying you're being a very strange Tottenham fan today. But I know why you're being strange. You're being strange with it because you don't like Jose. You've admitted it. And him winning a trophy worries you because you...
No, it doesn't worry me, Terry.
It does worry you.
You got a Poch agenda.
You got a Poch agenda.
You got a Poch agenda.
Right.
That's what it is. You got a Poch agenda. That's just admit it. You got a Poch agenda.
Listen, we're getting Cam.
No, I haven't a Poch agenda.
Guys, please stop talking. We're getting Cam on the show now to have he say, Cam, what's wrong with you, Cam?
This guy, bro. Alex, what go on for you, bro? You're in a final. Why are you so pissed off, bro? My mum is a Spurs fan. My dad, R.I.P., is a Spurs fan. I'm a Gooner, yeah? I was actually happy for you lot. But you made me not want to eat, bruv. I hope you lose now, bro. What kind of... No, I'm not even trying to disrespect you or nothing, bruv. I've seen you on podcast, yeah? You're bruv, you're up there with Zayn and Regal. And all love to Regal because he knows what I want, innit? Yeah, all after the guy, he knows what I want, innit? Yeah, but come on, bro, you're in a final, my guy, and you're pissed off. What?
Listen,
bro?
I'm not pissed off.
No. You are pissed off. Don't tell me you're not pissed off, bro. No, don't. I will overtalk you. Trust me. These man know me. I will overtalk you. You will not overtalk me. Bro. I'm telling you now, Alex. Yeah. Look, all love, yeah. It is all love, yeah. But you're pissed off that you're in a final. You're pissed off because Mourinho got you to a final. Are you taking the piss?
Cam.
No. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. Are you actually taking the piss, bro?
Sweat me, mate. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to answer your question. Yeah, I'm just going to put you. I'm just you on mute. Yeah, all right.
Put me on mute. You're hearing me, bro. You're pissed off because you're in a final, bro. You're pissed off because you're in a final. You're pissed off because you're in a final. You're pissed. I'm going to keep saying it. You're pissed off because you're in a final. Mourinho got. If it was Pochettino, what would you have said?
Can I come back to your point?
Pochettino, what you would have said?
Can I come back to your point? Okay. Right. Okay. I'm not pissed off. Okay. I'm not pissed off. Okay. Because the thing is, I'm arguing.
A lot of people on this line.
No, Cam, I'm not pissed off. But that's not what I'm trying to say at the moment. I think that's wrong. Okay. Because like I said, I made my point that I'm saying that I don't agree. Right. That that winning this cup is going to lead to stuff at the moment. I reserve judgment on that until things happen next season, because next season is a completely different season. I think that's going too far ahead for me. Okay, because I don't see him as long term.
Alex. See, this is again where you misinterpret people saying it could for it will. No one on this panel said you winning it in this season in this climate means you will go on to win Champions League, you will go on to win leagues, but it could. Now, if you truly love your club above the manager that you dislike, you would want to win this and be excited about it because it could be the springboard to bigger success. It's like you don't want it to be, and I know.
No, I don't believe that.
Alex, let me say one thing. Yeah, if you win this cup, yeah, and this is me saying, and it's not me saying this.
You are actually fearful that if Jose is a success,
that is not true, Terry.
Can I say one thing to defend this final as well? Yeah, well, not this final in particular, but the cup. Yeah. And this is to go to Arsenal fans as well, yeah, because I remember all of us back in 2011 when we had Birmingham in the final, we were getting gassed, yeah. We were getting gassed that we was in the final. We were getting gassed that we were going to win a trophy the first time for the 6 years. Don't go there with me because I was one of them fans, yeah. So you can't discredit the Carabao Cup.
We're going to get some more fans.
Do you know what it is, Terry? Do you know what football fans do at the start of the season? At the start of the season, every fan does it. Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, Spurs fans, all the fans do. United fans, we discredit it until it hits the semis.
Yeah, listen, bruv, I agree with you. The reason Alex is trying to put it down is because he's scared of Jose doing a good job.
Got a Pochettino.
By the way, I'll take my words back of calling you weird and strange. The word I was looking for was eccentric. You're an eccentric, but you're kind of unconventional in the way you do things. We're going to throw another Tottenham fan on now. It's AJ's back with us. AJ, what do you make of Alex's attitude towards Jose in this competition?
Alex, I really want to sympathize with you, but you've made it really, really difficult. I'm not going to lie. Like, you can't be annoyed we've got to a final. And I remember Pochettino's first season, he got us to the League Cup final. And do you remember who took it away from him?
Yeah, I do.
It was Mourinho. 6 years later, we just hope he takes us out the hood and wins it for us. You have to get behind it. You can't be angry about him getting us there.
I never was angry about it. That's not the way that I was saying it. I said to you that my expectations for Mourinho this season is getting top four, and if you get a cup, that's a bonus for me. That's what I say. That's my expectations. And that's it. And that's it as far as I'm
Alex,
concerned.
are you genuinely
AJ, by the way, congratulations, innit? Congratulations again into the final, bro. Obviously, I would congratulate Alex, but it doesn't seem like you
I've got respect for you, mate. I'm not saying that you're wrong, right? Everyone's got different opinions. You see what I'm saying? I'm sticking to this opinion. I've always had it, as far as I'm concerned.
But Alex,
right? If that's the case, then respect for you.
AJ, good question.
From the get-go like that, and that's
You
respect for you.
feel like until you win it, you shouldn't celebrate. Because I've seen Tottenham in this situation before, and you guys celebrated like you won it going into a final when you went to the Champions League final. You've done this before, so you should probably do something and then start celebrating. In my opinion, celebrating too early, it could bite you in the back.
I think we can be happy about getting to the final, but obviously we need to be cautious. Like Man United and Man City are going to play.
Just be happy.
Sorry,
go on. It's not like I was just saying. It's not like celebrate. Just be happy that you got to the final.
Be happy about it, and we have to be cautious about Man United and Man City tomorrow. And it's all the way at the end of the finals at the end of the season, near enough. So
can I ask who would you rather in the final, City or this goes to all three Spurs fans, City or United?
The thing is, right now, Man City have just battered Chelsea, and Man United have picked up form. I think towards the end of the season, we'll see where both teams are.
Look, when's the final in February? Isn't it?
It's got changed to April.
The final's in April, so there's a lot. That was so interesting about it. It's right now you might have a preference and say, I would prefer. It's hard actually.
Yeah, no, because normally the final is literally February,
but by April, things could absolutely turn around and be different. We've got Sam Burton, another Spurs fan who's with us here. Sam, listen, congratulations on getting through to the final. What have you phoned up to say? Hello, Sam.
I just want to say that I just want to say on the form. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, go on, mate. Speak up.
Oh.
I think you've got a delay. That's why it's not coming through. Try calling back with better connection, mate, because you've got a delay, which means we're going to be forever going in a loop and in a circle. But listen, we're coming to the end of the stream now anyway. Look, for me, I think this is, if I take my Man United hat off, this is a really good thing for Tottenham because it can be a bit of silverware, which is you've always got to want at all times. I do think it could be a springboard if you can instill inside this team a winning mentality and a hunger and a desire to win more trophies. The squad you've got with Jose, the resource you've got as a football club, the sky's the limit. Legitimately, the sky's the limit. And this season, who knows? You look at the Premier League table right now, you're sitting there. I swear you're only a few points. You're 4 points off the top as it stands right now. That can be turned around so quickly. And you get a winning mentality and an appetite for it. Who knows in this climate, So for me, it's going to be a real interesting one there in relation to that. We have another super chat here that says, what the F, Alex? I've been a Spurs fan since 1985. We've always been a style over substance team. I hate the way we are playing. But if we start winning again, come on, you Spurs. And do you know what's interesting? He says in there, listen, I'm a substance over style man every single day of the week. Maybe it's where I grew up. Maybe it was me seeing like wannabes in the clubs with a bottle of Moët and a £500 pair of jeans and shirt on, but no money to get a taxi home with a girl to make her pay. I always looked in for what life you lead. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I never wanted to be one of them style over substance people. I always wanted to be the other way around. So maybe that's why I get frustrated at that non-winning mentality and sort of attitude. But Alex, listen, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. Other than the fact,
you know what, Terry, I do apologise here, mate. Because the thing is,
you haven't got to say sorry to me on a level. You haven't got to say sorry to me because I've got very thick skin, and you
just got rattled.
Yeah, we all get rattled. My point is, I got rattled because when someone says when I put on a fact and they say that's your opinion, I can't allow somebody to
go against it.
Terry, I figured when I came on and just came on.
I get a bit over the top with the things.
Alex,
we've got another caller here that I'm going to go to. Nuri, what are you saying?
Hello, you all right, mate?
Yeah, I see the Spurs shirt. I thought I want to get another Spurs fan's opinion here on what's being spoken about. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off at Alex, to be honest. We, as Spurs fans, we want this. And every single season, I say that I want my team to win a cup. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, yes, Pochettino, we loved him. No doubt. We loved him. However, we've got to say Mourinho's doing brilliantly right now. And I really, really like what he's doing. Yes, the football sometimes you want it to be a bit more pressing, like Poch was. But I'm happy, man. It is Brentford, but like the Arsenal fans say, in the Europa League, you can only beat what's in front of you. So we got Brentford, yeah. So that's all we can do. We can only beat what's in front of us, yeah. So if we do win the Carabao Cup, then hopefully it does lead to bigger things, and that's what we want as a club. And since Poch took it to the heights of Champions League final, etc. We want to start winning the cups. You know, that's what I want.
Listen, I could not agree with you more. I think it's the right attitude to have. It's the right way to look at things. And every rival fan says this is a Tin Pot Cup when they're out of it. Everyone that's in it wants
but the thing
win.
is, at the end of the day,
like I was saying,
Gal was saying that the Community Shield was a cup. Do you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to Gal, but you know, you said that the Community Shield was a cup. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if the Community Shield is a cup, what's a Carabao Cup?
Exactly. Listen, I saw Arsenal fans this season, and I mean no soul. I saw them celebrating, battering Dundalk.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then tonight they're saying he shouldn't be happy beating Brentford. He just don't listen. This is, and that's a part of it. Arsenal fans should be the ones sticking it to Tottenham tonight. You shouldn't have Arsenal fans that are angry because they didn't want Jose. Now it looks like he's going to be a success. I'm telling you this now. I've said before. If Man United bought Grealish tomorrow, and it meant my current favourite player Rashford didn't kick a ball for 6 months, if we were winning, I wouldn't care.
No.
My club. My football club winning comes above barring crazy morality things, comes above everything else. And I feel like with Alex, it's more that I want us to win it in a particular way with a particular manager. And I love Poch. And I'm desperate that he didn't win. I'm desperate with the way we treated him. So I almost want the next manager to not be a success so that I can say, see, we should have kept Poch and we shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. I kind of feel that's where you're coming from, Alex. And it's like you'd rather be right about a situation than your club win something.
Alex just prefers the Bottler FC title. That's what it is. He just likes to be called Bottlers.
Yeah, but the thing is, I like Sherwood.
He wants to see Scotland Bottle.
Sherwood was a legend.
So he's got more. So do you know what it is? He wants to see his team.
I've seen the softer side of him, Terry. So I can take his jokes now. So I don't really matter really. Can I just finish my point before we finish the stream on this?
Yes, your last point goes to you.
Yeah, I just want to say that, yes, if Jose does what he does, fantastic. But I want to see more. The thing is, though, I think, no disrespect to Cam and Agal, the Arsenal fans here, but the message, the statement for me is either get in the Europa League this season. That will keep Kane and say, you know, we're going places for me, you know, because the worry for me is that this is the only competition that we're going to win, and then we're not going to win anything after that, you see. So I still going to say, I will have reserved judgment if it's just a Carabao Cup we win this season.
There we go.
I will reserve judgment till next season.
I hear you on that. Listen, everyone who's tuned in this evening, thank you. We're back tomorrow morning, live preview for the Manchester derby. I don't know what we're doing in the afternoon.
Can I just say one thing before we go off, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
I've been watching Football Terrace for about a month, 2 months now, and literally, it's the bollocks. I like it. Well done, Terry. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm part of the Discord server. I'm a member as well on my other account. But yeah, keep what you're doing. I love it. If I miss the live stream, I always watch the repeats in the morning. But yeah, brilliant. Keep doing what you're doing. The guys that have come on, Agal, respect that you keep coming on. Cam, respect as well. The other guys, Gem, Monster, all the regulars that are on here. Keep doing what you're doing.
Cheers, bro.
Hopefully,
I appreciate the compliment. It means a great deal to hear from sort of our viewers and stuff like that. So thank you very much, mate. So we're back tomorrow.
Take care.
Smash the like button, everyone. Until next time, take care. Goodbye.